Yo guys. So I'm a firm believer that whatever you go through life always teaches you something. Doesn't matter if it's good, if it's bad, if it's boring, even everything has a little bit of a lesson inside. So yeah, saying that, recently I had a bit of a rough patch, bit of depression or whatever, bit of financial issues and stuff like that. Almost lost my PC, and with that was going to be my dream over whatever. But anyways, that is kind of over now. I think, okay, I'm not rich all of a sudden, but my problems are more or less looking better. But during that time, I learned something new, man, something that I didn't realize before. If you can resonate with this, I don't know how to say it. Did you have ever noticed that when you start getting sad or mad or anything like that, it always escalates, man? Like the stress gets his old friends and they start to beat you up with a baseball bat, and then their parents come and they start using guns on you. Like every day it gets worse and worse. And I thought this is depression. But recently, for the last 1 year, into meditation and spiritual stuff and whatever. And I want one thing to, observe my situation. Doesn't matter about the situation. You should just observe it and take some notes on it. So I saw that when I was thinking the bad thoughts or whatever, it was like, I don't know, it was getting worse and worse and worse. And I was think worse to a point that I was crying for no reason, man. Like for things that, I mean, they were bad, but not really that bad. But they were getting worse in my head. It was like I was creating the problem that was making it better. So how did I get away from that? That was the thing that I learned actually. At one point I was at work, night shift all alone. And I was again in my head, I was again, oh my god, how I'm gonna pay my rent, how I'm gonna pay my electric bill, why is it so high, blah 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 blah. And it was going from that, and then it went, nobody loves me, I have no friends, and blah blah blah, whatever. Anyways, at that point, I stopped for a second. I stopped and was like, wait, is this real? I don't know if you're gonna realize that same, but is this really like, is this serious thing, the thing that your mind is saying right now? Or could you be just imagining it in a way? I don't know how to say it. Could you be just your mind speaking? And that one was like, can I fix this? Like, right now. And that's when I just tried to be happy. I don't know, I use my imagination and try to be happy, try to raise my energy up. For a religious person, I put the full armor of God, I don't know. But like, I did that. I tried to feel happy, man. Tried to resist the pain, the depression, the anger. And I felt, because when I was thinking about photos, I was like, I had zero energy. And I thought it was because of my lack of sleep, because I haven't really been sleeping good the last few weeks. Yeah, 3-4 hours maximum. I was like, it was because of this. And I was like, but then when like at that moment when I was like, try to not even think positive, man, just feel positive, like feel that I'm happy. Remember what it is to be happy. I don't know how to explain, but raise my energy somehow. And I just once they stopped all the thinking. Meditation helps a lot with that, by the way. Stopped all the thinking, cleared my mind, I was like happy. And I tried to stay there, like felt my energy going up and up and up. And at one point I was like, what? Why was I so feeling so down? Why was I depressed or whatever, man? And no big deal. I've been to worse shits. I was like, wait a minute, I can fix it like this and this and this. Wait, why was I so tired? I'm not even tired anymore. What the best sleep after. So, anyways, that was my lesson that I learned from my last 5 year depression or whatever, man. And I feel great right now. Oh yeah, things are not looking too good, but The problem doesn't look like a giant anymore. I don't know. I slayed my giant. Yeah, man. Anyways, if this helped you, whatever, gonna make me happy. If not, I'm gonna watch it one day when I feel down. So it's still says a puzzle. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.